Welcome to reacting to bad album reviews. I've done it before with a couple of albums, some special albums, some Judas Priest, some Iron Maiden and Slayer. Today we're doing a black metal edition. It's been so long. I'm excited because we're going to be talking about some stupid reviews and some shitty ass comments that I love to do. I wanted to do this with my own hate comments, but I don't really get many hate comments, so I don't have a full video's worth of content. So let's talk about some reviews on Rate Your Music, rateyourmusic.com, and let's read them together and have a good time. Black Metal Edition, Gavolt! It's time to go evil. Let's start with, I've got Bathory here. Bathory's Bathory, the self-titled. Now, there's a couple of scathing reviews here, a lot of 1 stars, but this one stood out to me, and let's dive into it. It's by Cali9898. And it just says at the top in bold, a total nightmare. Setting the scene already. Let's read. If I wanted to know what black metal is, and someone presented me this shit, I would hate black metal for the rest of my fucking life. Oh, scathing review straight away. We're just diving right in with a knife plunge to the heart. He says black metal has a handful of albums like this one. He's really astonished. He's astonished with how shit it is. He's not going to talk about the production because most of them have shitty production, so he rates it musically. Fair enough, you know, black metal is known for its shoddy production, but we can get past that because musically, it's pretty damn entertaining. Man, there's no good instrument here at all. Everyone sounds like something a 7-year-old's one would do. Everyone sounds like something that a 7-year-old's one would do. What does that mean? What English is that? Everyone sounds like a 7-year-old's one would do. I don't know anything. I don't know what that means. And also the fact that it's like no good instrument at all. That is like the worst criticism you could have for anything ever. Obviously, there's some good moments. He likes Cawthorn's vocals in Raise the Dead. Fantastic song. And the final lick of Necromancy solo. Just the final lick. In little brackets. So, not the whole song, just the final lick. Necromancy is one of my favourite Bathory songs of all time. So, he's throwing shade at that song. Just fuck yourself, buddy. Fuck yourself. The vocal sounds like he's with some costiveness and he's trying to sing in the bathroom. Don't know what that means. I've got cave brain. You know, I've got caveman unga bunga brain. What does costiveness mean? Please enlighten me in the comments, because, you know, me dum-dum, years of bashing my head against the wall to death metal and black metal. Me no big words. Me no big words. The guitars sound like my shitty 90s amp, crunchy as fuck, and the solos, man. I'm really happy that there are just a few solos in the album, because they're just pentatonic shredding phases that sound like he's, yeah, rock and roll, I'm a solo now, like he was in AC/DC or something like that. What is he talking about? AC/DC, trying to compare AC/DC and Bathory is such a stretch. Like, such a stretch. If you said, like, Venom, Motorhead, even Metallica, you bring in Metallica, what does AC/DC got to do with anything that sounds like on the debut of Bathory? It's very confusing to me. Anyway, he cries and he pisses and he moans, blah, blah, blah. Bass is the only instrument that doesn't sound crunchy, and it's expendable. Drums, again, with a 7-year-old. Drums sound like a 7-year-old that Cawthorn hired and said to him, hey man, let's play some heavy fucking metal. Just play fast and do some beats. And that pit of poop came in. Simple is a fucking euphemism to describe how expendable those drum lines are. He's got the quotation marks out. Watch out, boys. The quotation marks are out in stride. Why is he obsessed with 7-year-olds? He talked about 7-year-olds at the top. I think he wants a band just of 7-year-olds to play music for him, because it sounds like that's all he's obsessed with. It's a bit Dagon territory. I mean, every fast song is all the way fast, and every slow song is all the way slow. I don't remember any slow songs on the debut, to be fair. I don't think there's a single slow song on the debut. It's very just to the point all the way through. Sounds like early Slayer, blah blah, shut up. Even the outro and intro suck. They're just noises with terrible reduction. There's nothing musically interesting in both of them. I can agree. Intros and outros don't do much for me anyway. So, And finishing, the main reason I gave this album a 1 star is because it's really short, so it doesn't bother me as much as it seems. Okay, he's got some nice comments at the very last one. It's short, so the pain isn't prolonged for him. He's not tortured to a long extent. It's just a short, just a short degree. Overall, fantastic review. Thoroughly enjoyed it. He is a bit too big obsession with 7-year-olds, though, which is a bit worrying. You need that checked out, Callie. You need that checked out. That was just a Bathory review for you guys. Let's move on to Burzum. I'm going to go through the greats. Let's talk about Hiviz Lyset Oz, which is considered one of the best, and in my opinion, I mean, I like the debut more a little bit, but a lot of people can agree this is one of the best Burzum albums. Very ambient, very atmospheric, kind of paved the way for more atmospheric black metal bands. And let's get to the actual review. Here we go. Here's a beautiful review right here by Azriel. Cool name, very angelic. Another boring, repetitive mess from the propaganda machine known as Varg. Let's see him play a song by Gorguts or Deeds of Flesh before you start calling him a god. He's an idiot. Image, space, comma, image, full stop. Just trying to process that in my head. What the fuck are you talking about? What is this? What is he criticizing here? Boring, repetitive mess. That part, sure, that's criticism. You could say it's boring. You could say atmosphere's not for you. Repetitive, sure. That's why I like it. It's the repetitive nature of these kind of atmospheric bands is why I like them. Everything else is just him throwing shit at the wall and seeing what lands. Like Propaganda Machine, he's hating it and giving it half a star because of Varg. Not because of the music, because of Varg. And then he goes on to say, let's see him play a song by Gorguts. It's not even the same fucking genre, mate. It's comparing apples and oranges. It's not the same. No, that's too generous for this clown. It's like comparing apples and cement. There's no correlation. There's no correlation. There's absolutely no... Except, you could smash both into someone's teeth and it would break the teeth, probably. A nice hard apple and some nice hard concrete would probably smash your face in. Aside from that, there's no correlation. But yeah, the fact that he's just correlating it to Gorguts or Deeds of Flesh and saying, like, only gods can play shit like Gorguts. Dissonant, jazzy, technical death metal compared to atmospheric black. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What you fucking talking about? I don't know. He's gone a bit insane on this, I think. And then just the image part at the end, image. He's having a stroke at the end. Like half his face has just gone down. Image. And he's kind of, I think it's a robot. Azriel, you're actually a fucking robot. Back in 2005. What a great year for reviews. So yeah, Bathory's had some shit. Burzum's had some shit. Surely Enslaved wouldn't get slammed, right? Surely Frost by Enslaved, seminal album, will not get slammed. The first one here by Surfer Rosa. Irritatingly shit. Full stop. I could just stop there. That's beautiful. That's chef's kiss. Irritatingly shit. That is a great review. Honestly, the only redeeming feature is the nice keyboard intro and some parts of Fenriz and Savati Vida. The fact that he only likes the keyboard intro just says all you need to know for this fucking idiot. Yggdrasil especially is beyond appalling. Tell me why, though. He's not explaining why. He's literally giving it... I'm surprised he gave it 1.5 stars. He's finding it irritatingly shit and only likes the keyboard and some parts of Fenris and Svati Vida. That's it. He's given it 1.5 stars. Should have at least give it 0. At least give it 0. Only bought the bastard thing because it's a picture disc and thus could be worth some cash. Yeah. Just doing it for the clout. Just doing it for the cash. Let the money flow. Fuck you, Surfer Rosa. Go drown. JC Fools is next. Enslaved 2, plenty of wankery, but utterly uninteresting. It's bleak, cold, and very aggressive, and this bores me. Bleak, cold, aggressive. You think he was going to, build up to something nice, and then it just crashes you down with a power driver. It bores you. Not a fan of the harsh atmosphere. He likes the drumming, though. Everything else just buzzes in your ear without ever capturing my attention. That's a nicer review. It's still scathing, but it's a bit nicer review than the other one, and it's a 2 stars, so it's not too bad, that one, not too bad. So, even Enslaved, can't help getting shit on. Let's talk about Emperor. Surely Emperor's gonna have some good ones, right? No. Here we go, Avocado Man, Amarex. Sorry, but I can't help but laugh at the poor sods who think this is even music, let alone decent. When you start with that, especially in metal, and black metal especially, when someone says, how is this even music? You're sounding like those Karens that when you play a metal song to them, they're like, how can you listen to this screaming garbage? This isn't music. This isn't music. You'll always have those dickheads. You'll always have those cunts that are just there to say, just to sprout these NPC lines. Like, this isn't music. This is Screamo. I don't understand what he's saying, therefore it's bad. He's speaking in a foreign language. Get away, infidel! You have people like that. And the best word to describe them is moronic. So already, I hate this review. Let's carry on, because it's fun. Okay, let's carry on. But what's even funnier is just how comically bad this sounds. The vocals alone are laugh-out-loud atrocious. Even if the production weren't muddy or dated, that alone would not have been enough to salvage this mess. The topical themes, your typical Satanist black metal, mindless drivel, yawn, asterisk, yawn, perfectly fit for any angst teenager still living with mummy and daddy. I have no idea what's pissed in his cornflakes. Like, I don't know what's happened to him to wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Did he not get the right finger in his rectum in the morning? What happened? Did you not take your medication? Why is he so angry? Why is he so angry? First of all, you can hate the vocals. That's fine. You know, black metal vocals are not for everyone. You can hate the production, because the production's, it's not that good. But then the topical Satanist black metal mindless drivel, is it really? I don't think so. Not in the Nightside Eclipse. There's a lot more albums that you could probably attribute that to. Fucking Deicide. Fucking Deicide. Not in the Nightside Eclipse. And the perfectly fit for any angst teenager still living with mummy and daddy. What does that got to do with fucking anything? I don't understand that part as well. Saying, like, only basement dwellers can listen to this. No one else. Just basement dwellers. Delusional. Same old, bores me to tears. Yeah. Given that the Rate Your Music audience deem this as some epic masterpiece, it only seems right to say that this must be hands down the most embarrassing piece of acclaimed music I've heard in a long time, perhaps ever. Holy shit, hold on to your britches. This guy's going in hard. I love the fact that he has long in italics. He's so mad, he's even using italics for his rants, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What a majestic rant. I love it. He's calling it embarrassed piece of acclaimed music, quotation marks, with italics and long, saying it's the most embarrassing thing he's ever heard. Ever heard. Imagine what he listens to. He must listen to a very select few albums or bands, like, I don't know, Pantera, Metallica, Sabbath, maybe some AC/DC, Five Finger fucking Fruit Punch. That's about it. And you check this album out and it's like, whoa, mind blown. Who sings like this? This is evil. This is satanic. Only people in basements listen to this shit. This is drivel. That's how I imagine. I imagine a neckbeard, like, down to here. I imagine a fucking grey beard, like Gandalf's beard on his neck. That's what I imagine. And he wears a hood. He wears a cloak and a hood inside. And he has wizard stars on his fucking cape. I can imagine he's talking about himself when he's talking about living with his mummy and daddy. That's what I imagine. And I'm pretty sure I'm correct in that assumption. That was entertaining. I enjoyed that. Thank you, Avocado Man. Fuck you. Darkthrone. Oh, this is going to be a good one. This one already has caught my attention. Bart G67, worst album ever, in bold. Worst album ever. Holy fuck me in the asshole and call me Susan. Normally I don't rate music that I don't like, but this is so insultingly bad that I feel I owe it to the world. To the world. And everyone to shout out loud, worst album ever! No music to be found here. This guy is like edgelord to the fucking max. This guy is literally unsheathing his katana mid-sentence to slice me a new asshole. That's what this guy's doing. Normally he doesn't rate it, but this album got him so riled up, so worked up, that he just had to tell the world. He didn't just have to tell it, he had to owe the world his explanation on why not to listen to this fucking album. We gotta talk about Transylvania Hunger, forgot to mention it. My favourite Darkthrone album. And nothing you can say will ever change that. But I love how angry he is, and I love how he owes it to the world to tell people how shit it is. And the whole bold, well not bold, but like capital letters, worst album ever, and no music to be found here. It's a silent album. There's no music. It's a silent fucking album. Oh, that's beautiful. That's actually beautiful. I don't think anything else is gonna top that. Aside from this, which I just read just then, the dude in the album art clearly burnt his ding-dong with that hot candle wax. I've not seen that before. I had this page open for this review, and that's even better. Yeah, well, I ate my words straight away. Now let's end on Mayhem. You can't do the black metal greats and not have a Mayhem one in here. And the first one I see is, this album is literal feces without Per Olin. Attila should have been the one who died. Holy fucking shit. God damn it, Dreamer of Deceptions. You are some edgy little fucker, aren't you? Edgy little fucker. Literal feces. It kind of annoys me that it doesn't start with a capital letter. Is that just annoying me? Am I the Grammy Nazi here? Nine! Literal feces. Okay, he's just plugged his earphones into a steaming pile of shit, and then claiming that Attila should have been the one that died. Fucking hell! Actively wanting someone to die is just the bottom of the barrel insult kind of shit, and you should die if you think that. That's not the only one. Sephrin, is that you say it? Sephin? Sure, Sephin. When I listened to this album, I had a strange feeling that these guys had no idea on how to play a guitar, nor how to tune it. I imagine him like, he's got a pipe and a monocle. I have a strange feeling these guys don't know how to play their instruments. Crappy, with one P. Crepey. Crepey, shifty, without any sense at all. What does that mean? Crepey, shifty, without any sense at all. What does that mean? The song Freezing Moon is my favourite. It's my favourite. It's composed of 4 senseless riffs. Learn proper grammar and spelling, mate. Which has nothing to do with scales or harmonics. If you're not a fanatic black metal guy, stay the hell away from that CD. Another person making it his mission to warn people from not listening to De Mysteriis Don Satanas. Please just stay away from that CD. I don't understand what he's saying. I actually don't understand what he's saying here. At fucking all. They don't know how to play guitar or how to tune it. Crappy, shifty with no sense at all. It's a bunch of shit. My granny. This is comedy gold already. Let's see. Vocals. The guy should have auditioned for the role of the big bad wolf in Little Red Riding Hood, because he's so evil. And probably one of the worst vocalists I've ever heard. Holy shit. I love it. I would love to see Attila play Big Bad Wolf in Red Riding Hood. I think that would be entertaining as fuck. I would pay to see that. I would pay to see Attila as the Big Bad Wolf, dressed in granny's clothing, trying to eat Little Red Riding Hood. That's just sold me. You've sold me. And the fact that you called my granny, even better. Guitars. One riff played in different positions. Wow, that's ... space. That's boring. Sure. One riff played in different positions. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does one riff played in different positions mean? I'm genuinely confused with that statement. Anyway, dramaticism. I love the long pause. I love it. Very stylish. Bass. Not only the guy, the mythical Varg, am I right? Question mark, with fucking brackets around it. He's given a wink wink, a nudge nudge to the fuck. I can't wink for shit. I can wank. I can give you a good wanking, but not a good winking. That's out of my comfort zone. Not only the bass guy sucks, but he's in a way phasing in and out, sometimes playing along the rest of the band and sometimes not. Well, he's mythical. You just said he's a mythical Varg. He's a spectre. Is he there? Is he not there? Who knows what he's thinking, what he's doing? I mean, is he still phoning Africa, asking if they're hungry? Is he still doing shit like that? Because you don't know what he's going to do next. He's a wild card. You don't know what he's going to do. Spectre Varg, on a mission. See, now you got Ghost Varg, and you got Little Red... You got the big bad Wolf Attila. I like this. This is like the new Avengers. This is fantastic. Drums. Probably the best instrumentalist here. Too bad that his drum tracks could be interchanged between the songs and no one would notice, because although he plays fast, he plays the same stuff everywhere. Good old Hellhammer. Yeah, what a pile of shit. So that was me reacting to some bad album reviews on Rate Your Music for some classic bands. We had Emperor, we had some shit talking on Emperor, shit talking on Enslaved, on Burzum, on Mayhem, and Darkthrone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, hopefully you had some fun. Just remember, you know, this is a bit of fun. I don't care about any of these reviews, it's quite entertaining to be honest. I'd like to see more, so if you've got any you want to show me in the comments below, I'll do a video on it. Any more albums, any more bands you want me to react to, because this was entertaining. I like reading people's stupid ass fucking comments on the internet. Actually brings me joy. So yeah, hopefully you guys had some fun with this video, and we will see you again on another Quest for Metal.